All right, it is that time. Peace and power, everybody. Welcome to the Ward F Community Caucus, where we review the City Council agenda items, and you can find more information about Councilman Gilmore's caucus, community caucus, at everythingwardf.com/caucus. And there you'll see all the dates of our Saturday caucuses, the dates of all the city council caucuses, which are on Mondays, and the city council meetings, which take place on Wednesdays. As you know, you can sign up to speak on Wednesday, but this public is not invited to speak on Mondays. This is why we have this Saturday caucus, so that we can hear the public's concerns about council items, agenda items, and Councilman Gilmore can better represent you after hearing about your concerns and comments. With that said, we are also broadcasting live on Facebook. So if you have any questions, feel free to post a comment on the Facebook page or in the Zoom chat, or you can email us and you can find that contact information on the Contact Your Councilman page. All of our contact information is there for Councilman Gilmore and his staff. Without further ado, we'll take it to the agenda for the regular meeting of the Municipal Council taking place on Wednesday, April 10th, 2024 at 6 p.m. The first readings, there are 5 of them. The first one is an ordinance authorizing the acquisition of a section of Hudson River Walkway known as Block 14502, Lot 4, formerly known as Block 8, Lot 5, from the Jersey City Redevelopment Agency. Welcome, everybody who is just still joining. As you know, this is a very casual setting, so if you have any questions, feel free to just stop me. If you want me to repeat anything, feel free to raise your hand or just chime in. Let's see who just came into the building. Miss Davis, welcome, welcome. Okay, so that is 3.1. To learn more about it, we can click on the Ordinance 24020 PDF and scroll down to the bottom to see who is presenting this. This is coming from Jason Friedkin, real estate manager, and this is coming from the Jersey City Redevelopment Agency, with the purpose of authorizing the city to acquire Block 14502, Lot 4 from the JCRA. So I guess we're using it for a city purpose since the JCRA is giving it back to us. Hudson River Walkway. Business administrator is authorized to accept the delivery of a quit claim deed and to execute any other documents. And so we'll get more understanding with regards to the purpose and the intention for the transfer of the property. 3.2 is an ordinance granting an easement to the Lyndhurst Board of Education affecting real property owned by the city of Jersey City known as Block 233, Lots 11, as shown on the official tax maps of the township of Lyndhurst. So this is an easement. We probably need access to something we own. And this is coming from John McKinney, city's attorney, office of the mayor, ordinance to authorize an agreement granting the permanent easement affecting city-owned property at Lot 1 in Lyndhurst, New Jersey. I know we own a lot of like waterways in other parts of the state. That might be with regards to that. 3.3 is an ordinance authorizing an amendment to a certain dedication agreement among 126-142 Morgan Street Urban Renewal LLC, 134 Bay Street LLC, and the city of Jersey City dated May 28, 2019, for certain land and improvements located within Powerhouse Arts District at Prover Street between Bay Street and Morgan Street. And we'll see that this authorizes the First Amendment to the dedication agreement that affects Provost Street between Bay Street and Morgan Street. .4 is an ordinance creating Chapter 276 lithium-ion batteries, prohibiting the sale of second-use lithium-ion batteries, creating a lithium-ion battery business registry and charging regulations for lithium-ion batteries, and supplementing Chapter 160 fees and charges, establishing a fee for the inspection of sellers of lithium-ion batteries and powered mobility device businesses. So this is all added content. And this is sponsored by the Jersey City Fire Department, Deputy Chief Sean R. O'Connor. For any additional information, please contact Deputy Chief O'Connor at soconnor@njjcps.org. It's co-sponsored by Councilperson Mira Prince Erie and Denise Ridley, an ordinance creating Chapter 276 lithium-ion batteries prohibiting the sale of second-use lithium-ion batteries. So that's good that we have more restrictions on these dangerous batteries. 3.5 is an ordinance supplementing Chapter 332 Vehicles and Traffic, Article 5678, Permit Parking, amending Section 332-58.1 Parking Restrictions in Municipal Lots to establish public parking for the McGinley Square Commercial District. So public parking will be established in the following areas. No new permits will be issued for Lot 7. There are 2 types of parking permits allowed in a municipal lot, nighttime parking only, and no person shall park a vehicle in a municipal lot without a valid parking permit. So the purpose of this ordinance is to implement metered public parking and nighttime permit only parking in the municipal parking lots located on Fairmont Avenue and Boland Street. Second reading ordinances were first readings at the last city council meeting. This means once they are read and voted on, they will become law. So they were introduced as a first reading and they will become law if passed in its second reading stage. There will be opportunities for public to make comments during each of these second reading ordinances. 4.1 is an ordinance amending Chapter 87, amusement devices. So this, in order to comply with state law and directives of the Legalized Games and Chance Control Commission, the city is amending its ordinance on amusement devices. 4.2 is an ordinance to codify the planting of native plants throughout the city of Jersey City. Going to the purpose box, we'll see that this ordinance codifies planting of native plants throughout the city of Jersey City. This ordinance is co-sponsored by the Councilman Yusuf Saleh and the Division of Sustainability and Innovation. 4.3 is an ordinance supplementing Chapter 332 Vehicles and Traffic, Article 9, Parking for the Disabled of Jersey City Code, designating a reserved parking space at various locations throughout the city. And here are those locations. If you need a disabled parking permit and do not know how to do so, you can reach out to our office. We will give you those instructions. 4.4 is an ordinance amending the charter of the city of Jersey City to adopt ranked choice voting as the method to elect the mayor's council and school board, subject to the approval of this ordinance by the voters, to amend the city charter by binding referendum to be held upon the enactment of state legislation permitting such charter amendment. So this is what we call a trigger ordinance. It only goes into effect after the state takes it into law. And then it is only actually going to go into effect after that point, after the voters say they want it. So this is, again, called a trigger ordinance. This ordinance, if voted in by the council, would mean when the time comes, Jersey City voters will have the option to state on the ballot if they would like future elections to employ ranked choice voting. This does not automatically employ ranked choice voting. This just says the referendum will be made. This question will be asked to the public, and the public will get to say yes or no. We want ranked choice voting, yes or no. And then it'll affect future elections. I don't think it's going to happen in time for this next 2025 election. 4.5 is an ordinance naming the Miller Branch Library Cultural Arts Center Auditorium as the Daoud David Williams Cultural Arts Center in honor of the great Daoud David Williams. I'm sure the house is going to be packed for this one. Daoud David Williams has done so much greatness when it comes in just speaking for the culture in itself and art and culture in Jersey City. So we are definitely looking forward to honoring him with this recognition. 4.6 is an ordinance amending chapters 175, food handling establishments, and 242, peace and good order of the Code of Ordinance of the City of Jersey City to establish regulations for the third-party delivery companies and food delivery drivers. This is putting regulations on these fabulous food delivery drivers that we love and depend on. We want them to be safe. We want them to have regulations just like it for drivers around the city. We have to get a license to drive, right? We have to get our car insured. We have to get our cars registered. Well, this would ensure that these cyclists who are using their bikes and mopeds for work purposes to deliver goods, this would make sure that they are registered and that we have a way to track them if and when they break the law. So I think this would be super beneficial. Thanks to Solomon's office for doing the research and getting this on the agenda. So far, we have 10 people signed up to speak publicly at the council meeting on Wednesday. Again, you do need to sign up in advance if you would like an opportunity to speak about anything your heart desires. If you want to speak about anything that you would like, you have to sign up in advance. Otherwise, you can only stick to the script when it comes to time for public speaking engagement opportunities during the second readings. If you come up to speak without signing up, you have to stick to the subject of each of the second readings. Otherwise, that is your only opportunity to speak. Our office definitely advises you to sign up to speak in advance so you can speak about anything you want and get anything you want off your chest. These meetings are recorded. These meetings are available for live on-demand playback on YouTube, and the newspapers come to these meetings. They send representatives. So if you make a big enough wave, if you bring a lot of people and make a large enough sound, you could possibly make the news cycle. So it's a great opportunity to have your voice heard by coming to these council meetings. On to resolutions, where we spend our money, how we spend our money. And just to look, we have 76 resolutions. Want to take a short break? No. All right, 76 resolutions. Let's get through them. Thanks to Easter break, I guess. All right, 10.1 is a resolution authorizing an emergency temporary authorization. We are going to continue to see these temporary authorizations until we pass the budget. So we are authorizing the mayor's office to increase from 15,000 to 35,000, cultural affairs from 120 to 195, city clerk's office from 50 to 100, corporation counsel's office from 250 to 300, Department of Public Works from 1.2 million to 2.4 million, solid waste recycling from 800,000 to 1.2 million, and automotive maintenance almost doubling, community health and wellness adding 1,000. I mean, it's March. I think we usually have the budgets approved by June. Animal care, there's a new office, so I can understand that. Public safety, OE. We just want to make sure public safety is their numbers are looking better than last year for overtime. So I'm sure we'll ask questions about that. Someone asked about employee group health insurance, why our insurance is constantly going up and up and up. Are we doing a good enough job to keep insurance costs down? And UEZ off-duty police, 1.9 million. So we want to see where these dollars are going for the UEZ budget. Whew, and that's just 10.1. 10.2, a resolution proclaiming the second Friday in March as Social Emotional Learning Day. This is awesome. We all could get better in that area. 10.3 is a resolution authorizing the City of Jersey City to accept a donation from NAYA to help with food insecurity within Jersey City. And that donation is in the amount of And doesn't know details about what the donation is, so we'll ask. 10.4 is a resolution authorizing the settlement of a claim submitted by KKF Block FB Urban Renewal LLC regarding the redemption of a tax sale certificate. 10.5 is a resolution honoring 2024 PACCAL Women's History Month Awards held on March 23rd at the Holiday Inn. 10.6 is a resolution honoring Pastor Gwendolyn Rivers of Trinity Church of the Living God for National Women's History Month. 10.7 is a resolution recognizing Sandy Guerrero as the first ever National Collegiate Women's Wrestling Championship NCWWC NCAA Individual Champion of the history of the state of New Jersey. 10.8 is a resolution recognizing the accomplishments of New Jersey City University women's basketball team record 19 victories for the 23-24 season. 10.9 is a resolution recognizing Ablisha Meshram for being a shero of 2024. Look at all these sheros. So this is new. This is probably from council. It's from the municipal council. Sponsored by Council President Joyce Waterman, who is over the Women's Advisory Board, and she's put in about 20 resolutions. Tina Nails, I'm sure this is supposed to be Tina Knowles, not Nails. Yes, Tina Knowles is being recognized. Go, Tina. In addition to Monique Smith, Terry Fox, MJ Sannett, Michelle Myers, Caitlin Kiki Buccini, Juana Penson, Jovina Johnson, Eliana Anton, Deborah Italiano, Arati Patel, Amy Albert. These must be the women she recognized with the advisory board at the last month. 10.22 is a resolution recognizing Palona Gelber for shero. Sorry, that was the last one. 10.23 is a resolution appointing Sophia Shahid as a member of the Jersey City Immigrant Affairs Committee. 10.4 is a resolution appointing Lenora J. Brown as a member of the Jersey City Municipal Utilities Authority. Just making sure everyone's resume is supposed to be attached. 10.25 is a resolution appointing Mayor Prince Airy as a member of the Jersey City Planning Board. 10.26 is a resolution reappointing Laura Takuri as a deputy tax assessor. These people's resumes should be attached. 10.27 is a resolution authorizing execution of a license of a gift agreement between the City of Jersey City and the Friends of Van Borst Park to allow for maintenance and upgrades to Van Borst Park. It pays to have a Friends of for these neighborhood parks. 10.28, a resolution introducing and approving the 2024-2025 budget of the Central Avenue Special Improvement District. SID, directing the city clerk to publicly advertise the budget and to schedule a public hearing, directing the tax assessor to prepare an assessment roll of properties within the district based upon the budget. 10.29 is a resolution accepting the assessment roll of the Jackson Hill Main Street Special Improvement District. And the assessment roll. Total expenses for 2024, $523. For those who had questions about starting in Ocean Avenue SID, I would say pay close attention to these two resolutions. And we can have a meeting and do some homework to get to know more about creating special improvement districts. 10.30 is a resolution adopting and ratifying the 2024 budget of the Jackson Hill Main Street Special Improvement District. We definitely want to know how the community feels and the SIDs can improve and what we need to do with that respect. 10.30 is a resolution authorizing shared services agreement with the County of Hudson for the provision of rental assistance services. I believe we've always partnered with Hudson County. City shall provide funding to the county in 2 increments of $500,000. So we pay for that partnership. 10.32 is a resolution of the Municipal Council of the City of Jersey City authorizing the business administrator to execute a discharge of mortgage encumbering 27 Bleecker Street. 10.33 is a resolution authorizing the business administrator to execute a discharge of mortgage encumbering 150 Woodward Street. 10.34 is a resolution of the Municipal Council of the City of Jersey City awarding Community Development Block Grant Public Facilities CDBGPF Program Year 2020, 21, 22 unallocated funds, and authorizing the execution of a sub-recipient agreement with St. Anne's Home for the Aged for an improvement project at 198 Old Bergen Road. And here are the amounts allocated for each of the years. Apologies if I'm reading fast. There's a lot going on today. There is a block party happening at 12 that I do want to make sure we have a table set up for. It's right outside of our office at 39 Kearney Avenue and MLK. So between MLK and Rose, they're on Kearney Avenue and in the extra parking lot, aka the new Annex Hub 1 Jackson Square parking lot. Come on down and get access to a lot of resources. But we're halfway through resolutions. Please feel free to send any questions you have to us via email, ewalker@jcnj.org, fegilmore@jcnj.org. You can get our contact information from everythingwardf.com. 10.35 is a resolution authorizing the award of professional services contract to New Pathway Counseling LLC to provide counseling services in connection with the Employee Assistance Program. Fee not to exceed $72,000. And I would just advise employees take advantage of these programs. By law, we have to have these programs available for our employees. And I do like how the City of Jersey City, tries to stay legal and do everything that they need to do and check all the boxes for its employees. The only thing that we need to do better is to let people know what free programs are available. We have so many programs that are available for free. This is one of the reasons why they're having a block party today, to let people know about the opportunities and programs and grant monies that are available for the public. So when you see these block parties put on by the city, attend, collect information, send somebody there to collect information and bring it back to you. 1036 is a resolution authorizing the award of competitive contracts to Vital Check Wellness for on-site wellness consulting services to eligible employees of City of Jersey City. Again, another awesome program that we are spending upwards of $400,000 on annually. So make sure you're aware of these programs. If you're not, ask Human Services. We employ over 3,000 Jersey Cityans, I believe. The City of Jersey City employs 3,000 people or more. So take advantage of these services. They are free for you and paid for by tax dollars. So please use them and don't let them go to waste. 1037 is a resolution authorizing the renewal of a contract with Employee Family Protection, Inc. to provide voluntary supplemental benefits to the active employees of the City of Jersey City for the Division of Health Human Services, Office of Employee Benefits. 1038 is a resolution ratifying an award of contract to Carasoft Technology Corp. For eForms annual licensing onboarding software through the U.S. Communities Government Purchasing Alliance, known as Omnia Partners for the Department of Administration, Division of Resources. 10.39 is a resolution authorizing the award of contract to the Union Labor Life Insurance Company to provide self-funded medical and prescription drug excess stop-loss coverage for employees and retirees as extraordinary unspecifiable services. A lot of these are from HR and are involve city employees, affect city employees, paid for by your tax dollars. 10.40 is a resolution authorizing the award of contract to Total Administrative Services Corporation for providing third-party administrative services for retiree and Chapter 375 direct billing, COBRA notices, and flexible spending account claims for the Department of Administration, Division of Human Resources, and Office of Employees. 10.41 is a resolution of the Municipal Council of the City of Jersey City authorizing the submission of acceptance of a contract between Jersey City Economic Development Corporation and Urbanomics to prepare an updated 5-year UEZ strategic plan to New Jersey Urban Enterprise Zone Authority. I would like to see the current plan. Is that attached to this? What's the current plan that we're updating? Because we do a lot of these studies and reviews and analysis. What are the tangible results from these analyses? Would be my question. 10.42 is a resolution authorizing liens against the properties listed herein for the cost of removing litter, debris, etc., in accordance with NJSA 40 and 40 through 48 2.14 in Jersey City Code Section 287-4. We love these because it's all about accountability, right? If you know of a slumlord or slum lots or area that has been dirty for too long and is being ignored, please report it to the Residents Response Center so that they can keep track of it. They will keep track of it. They will send somebody out to look at it, to send them a fine. And if after so many fines, they still aren't cleaning it, then the city cleans it and we just send them a bill. But the city can't clean it until they've been fined so many times. So this is why the paper trail is so important. This is why when you pass by, a slum lot, that is so important that if you see something, say something. Don't just be like, oh, they need to clean that. Somebody need to do something about it. You saw it, report it so that they can get their fines because somebody else probably reported it, but it needs to be reported again and again and again. They have to continuously get these fines because not until they've received, I think, 3 or 4 or 5 fines will we actually then clean it. So let's make these cleanups happen even that much faster. Report. Tell on people. You can be anonymous. 10.43 is a resolution ratifying the award of contract to Millennium Communications Group, Inc. for the yearly block hour support contract under state contract for the Department of Public Safety Communications Center. 10.44 is a resolution authorizing the Jersey City Department of Public Safety, Division of Police, to enter into a contract with Amchar Wholesales, Inc., 100 Airport Drive, Rochester, New York, to provide 37 Glock Mod 45 9mm handguns with optics, lights, and holsters in exchange for various weapons possessed by the Emergency Services Division no longer needed. So they're doing a trade here at the value of $43,000. 10.45 is a resolution ratifying an award of contract to Safeware for radio maintenance repair services through the U.S. Communities Government Purchasing Alliance, known as Omnia Partners. 10.46 is a resolution authorizing the payment of a claim submitted by Woodston Food Service Bronx Corporation, Woodston's Food Service, for providing home-delivered meals in 2022 for the City of Jersey City, Department of Health and Human Services. 10.47 is a resolution authorizing the payment of a claim submitted by Woodston Food Service Bronx Corporation for 2023. 10.48 is a resolution authorizing the City of Jersey City Department of Health and Human Services to accept grant funds from the New Jersey Department of Health for the 2024 Seniors Farmers Market Nutrition Program. We passed out, our office also passed out information about this program because they went to a digital voucher system. We need to continue to do more to educate our seniors and assist our seniors and tell their nieces and nephews and grandchildren to assist them with understanding how to use this new scanning barcode system, because the way that seniors are getting a lot of these new funds is through a digital code system. So that if this is that, we just want to make sure that they've implemented some in-person outreach and not just doing more than what has been previously done. We need more outreach to guide these seniors and make sure that they spend these funds, because if the funds are hard to spend, they just won't be spent, and it's a waste. 10.49 is a resolution authorizing the execution of a memorandum of understanding between Bergen Community College and the City of Jersey City and the Division of Animal Care and Control. Unpaid students will work alongside animal care staffing and assist with other animal care-based tasks assigned by the supervisor. 10.50 is a resolution ratifying a professional services agreement between East Orange Animal Hospital and the Jersey City Department of Health and Human Services. And I know we have a small group of constituents paying attention to these animal control resolutions, so I'll make sure they get a copy of these since they're not on the meeting with us today, surprisingly, but today's a busy day, I know. 10.51 is a resolution ratifying a professional services agreement between Adriana Kordinsky, doing business as the travel vet, and Jersey City Department of Health and Human Services. Okay, so we got a travel veterinarian on staff. 10.52 is a resolution ratifying a professional services agreement between Veterinary Emergency Group and the Jersey City Department of Health and Human Services. 10.53 is a resolution ratifying a professional services agreement between Greenfields Animal Hospital. So yes, all of these are for the animal clinic. So I'll make sure the constituents that email us often about this are aware of these. A resolution ratifying 10.54, a resolution ratifying the award of contract to Dell Marketing LP for Microsoft license renewal under state contract for the Department of Administration. The 10.55 is a resolution authorizing the award of contract to Millennium Communication Group for installation of a camera on the exterior of City Hall under the interlocal purchasing system. Where's that going? $310,000 for a camera? Where is this camera going? Why is this $300,000? And is this what we pay for every installation, or is this that's pretty high for an installation? 10.56. There's got to be a grant that can help pay for this camera. 10.56 is the resolution ratifying the award of contract to Millennium Communication for maintenance network IT infrastructure. Millennium be getting it from us. 10.57 is a resolution authorizing the award of contract to Ascape Landscaping and Construction Corp for the maintenance of irrigation systems at numerous city-owned facilities. $126,000. 10.58 is a resolution authorizing the award of an open-end contract to Challenger Fence for chain link fencing for the Department of Recreation and Youth Development. Where are we doing this $250,000 chain link fence work done at? So I guess it's just in general for when we need to fence our parks. Why do you use chain link fences? Those nice straight up and down black ones are nicer than chain links. A 5-year bid was received. Okay. 10.59 is a resolution authorizing an award of contract to Cambria Automotive Companies, Inc. for the purchase and delivery of a Mack GR 64BR chassis truck and 3,000-gallon tank through the Sourcewell Purchasing Cooperative for the Department of Public Works. 10.60 is a resolution authorizing the renewal of an open-end contract with the Trutchen Towing and Recovering, Inc. for light and medium city-owned vehicles towing services. 10.61 is a resolution authorizing an award of an open-end contract to United Ford LLC for light auto repair services not covered under warranty. 10.62 is a resolution authorizing an award of a contract to A Lembo Car and Heavy Truck Collision, Inc. for the maintenance and repairs of heavy-duty vehicles, class 5 or higher, over 15,000 pounds, $400,000 to provide maintenance or repair for services of heavy-duty vehicles. 10.63 is a resolution awarding an open-end contract to Northeast Auto and Truck Parts LLC for the purchase and delivery of fluids and lubricants for the city's fleet. 10.64 is a resolution authorizing a month-to-month extension not to exceed 3 months effective on April 11, 2024 as a contract with Amber Air Company to provide HVAC and boilers maintenance for the Department of Public Works. 10.65 is a resolution authorizing the execution by the City of Jersey City of a notice in lieu of deed. Notice requested by SHG. Affecting a portion of 16th Street right of way and Monmouth Street and Cole Street. Authorize execution of a notice in lieu of deed, notice for environmental controls. 10.66 is a resolution authorizing the second and final renewal of an open-end contract with Power Concrete Company for the on-call concrete and ADA ramps at various locations for the Department of Infrastructure. I wonder if the library is included in here. Speaking of ADA ramps, that's what's the holdup with the library on Pacific Avenue. They're installing a new ADA ramp. So this is just reminding me to get an update on that installation. 10.67 is a resolution authorizing the City of Jersey City to execute an indemnification agreement with the Liberty State Park and authorizing the city risk management to issue a certificate of insurance for the continued use of Liberty State Park by the City of Jersey City as a venue for various cultural entertainment events, especially coming up this summer. Okay, so this will go through July 2025. 10.68 is a resolution authorizing the City of Jersey City's Office of Cultural Affairs to accept the sponsorship for the Summerfest from the City of Jersey, from the Jersey City Free Public Library. Thank you, library. 10.69 is a resolution authorizing the award of professional services contract to Netta Architects in conjunction with preliminary design, development, construction documents, and construction administration for the Engine 10 Ladder 12 rehab project. 1070 is a resolution authorizing the second amendment of a professional services contract with Tectonic Engineering and Surveying Consultants, PC, in connection with environmental consulting services. 10.71 is a resolution ratifying an amendment to the contract with H2M Associates for the completion of historic master plan elements. So when is this due? 12-month term. So 12 months and the additional cost of contract is 2775. I know they said they had to extend the contract because they extended the public engagement process, which we appreciate. We wanted to make sure the public had more time to engage. And thank you for everybody for submitting additional comments with regards to the historic preservation master plan. So we just want to get clarity on when this contract is expected to expire and when the public can expect the next round, the next draft to be available for review. 10.72 is a resolution accepting the Hudson Regional Health Commission's 2024 assessment to the City of Jersey City to provide a broad range of environmental health services pursuant to the County Environmental Health Act. Not to exceed $87,000. 10.73 is a resolution awarding a negotiated contract pursuant to NJSA 40A PMY Construction Corp for the 16th Street Park renovation project. 10.74 is a resolution authorizing the settlement of the action entitled Daniel Wiley. I believe they had a closed session last week with regards to this settlement. Same with 10.75, a resolution authorizing the settlement of an action entitled Jose del Carmen de Los Santos Gonzalez and Maritza Santos versus Taylor C. Allen to accept the payment of $350,000 to settle and dismiss all of their claims against the city. And resolution 10.76, a resolution authorizing the settlement of the action entitled Alexander Rodriguez versus the City of Jersey City, getting a total payment of $80,000 to settle and dismiss all your claims. That concludes the agenda items for the City of Jersey City Council meeting taking place on Wednesday, April 10th. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, do email us at ewalker@jcnj.org and fegilmore@jcnj.org. Again, you can reach all of our contact information at everythingwardf.com/contact office. Thank you for your time and attention, and come to the block party. Peace and power.